Hello Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Welcome and welcome cross watchers. Let's take a look and see what's coming up for you at the time that you are watching this reading. Any messages, advice. Always take what resonates and leave out the rest. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on all social media, TikTok, Instagram. I am spiritually Goldie on all platforms. And if you are interested in a personal reading, all of that information is in the description box below. What is going on here? Aquarius, the Queen of Swords, reverse, Nine of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, Temperance, and Judgment at the bottom. Okay. And you have some news on the way with this bird flying. So there's some sort of news, information coming your way in regards to your money. I'm seeing increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. Queen of Pentacles. So there is some sort of increase when it comes to material things in your life, where you have a lot more security, a lot more stability. You're getting to a point where you have created enough stability foundation-wise, where you can now take more risks. Okay, I feel like you've been coming out of a situation where you didn't have a lot of clarity and a lot of answers when it does come to things growing in your life. But that was temporary. So there was something that was meant to just be for a moment and not your life. Temporary situation here. A moment where there's been some temporary confusion. A moment where you didn't really know what was going on. But you pushed through. You really did. And like, not only are you intelligent and somebody who believes in themselves, you're a boss. You're also someone who has a strong sense of independence. Like, everything that you're creating, you did that yourself. Queen of Swords, Queen of Pentacles. There's a strong sense of independence here for yourself. Everything that you're doing in your life, no one can say they did it for you. You built this on your own. And you're at a point right now where you are focusing a lot on your self-care. You're focusing a lot on the things that brought you into this stable foundation in your life. And you're beautifying your life. You're allowing yourself to really indulge into the fruits of your labor and getting nice things for yourself, getting yourself a massage or a designer bag if that's what you want, a nice car. Queen of Pentacles, you're at this place where like you can afford more than the average person. Okay, you knew you weren't meant for the average life, and your life is one that is growing beyond average here. Beyond average. You can create a home. You create safety, you create comfort, and you're sitting very comfortably with everything that you have right now, where there's no worries about there's no worries about your survival at this point. Like, you're no longer in this survival mode anymore. And I also get a sense where there's a part of you where sometimes you worry, sometimes you do have moments of panic, thinking this can be taken away, or this is temporary, or this is something that isn't going to be long lasting. But you've created enough where this is long lasting. There's no going back. Okay? You can rest in the fact that there's no going back. This stability, it's here. It's here to stay. You're here to stay. This situation is here to stay. And I do feel like moving forward, you are able to really do things that bring out a sense of accomplishment within you by taking risks, moving forward in a way that feels like you're being very strategic with how you continue to grow and increase. I'm picking up spirituality. So some of you are very spiritual beings. And sometimes as a spiritual being, like we think that we need to like strip ourselves from material things, but we live in a material world. And we do need material things in order to live. Like we need food, we need water, we need shelter. And I feel like you're getting more comfortable with the idea that it's okay to ask for more, it's okay to build more, it's okay to create more or want more for yourself. You've worked so hard and you're finally at this point now where like I see you just being so proud of yourself. Okay, sitting on your throne. You're taking the throne right now. With this temperance, this is like you being in alignment. You being in alignment, you feeling at peace, you feeling happy. It feels like the world is really working for you. You're making the world work for you. Just like she's making this guy's drink. I do feel like you're being called to also be patient right now. It says waiting for news, package, or letter. Something is coming through, like something that you've asked for. I want to say order. So it feels like you've like made a prayer and like you've set your order to the universe. You set your order to God. And this is showing me that it's coming. Somebody is she's making this guy's drink. Like it's in the process. The drink is coming and it's just taking some time. So the universe right now is in the process in the background making your order, fulfilling your order while you are in this point of finding a sense of like patience. Okay, I'm seeing judgment at the bottom. This is a rebirth. You're having a rebirth right now. This feels like a comeback. Like you're making a wild comeback in a situation where you maybe thought you wouldn't come out of. The Chariot, where things felt like they just got out of control. I feel like you've done a lot of healing. You found some level of balance as well. Clarify this, temperance, moderation, Two of Pentacles, with how much you're doing in your life. You are mastering balance at this time. I feel like right now, you're finding a way to make life work for you and prioritize the things that are important to you. Also, your alone time with this Hermit. You're somebody who really thrives in your alone time, and you kind of need that alone time. But I feel like right now you're really finding a good balance between like secluding yourself from others and then also socializing with others. So there's something about you finding a better balance now between work life and also knowing when to rest, knowing when to just be, knowing when to reflect, knowing when to be introspective. I'm hearing full moon, so it feels like the full moon is a time where you really maybe get a little bit more sleepy, a little bit more tired, and it is because you're being pulled to reflect and rest. Something about like there's an emphasis on your alone time and you resting that is creating more stability for you financially in your material world and in your own energy as well, with your own self-care. You're not letting yourself go at all. There's a sense like you're taking really good care of yourself. Like you wake up in the morning, you make sure that you look good, presentable, your hair's done, your teeth are brushed. Like you're making sure that you're presenting yourself well. And I'm hearing upkeep. There's a sense of like you upkeeping the things that brought you your abundance, brought you this stability, and to continue upkeeping this ritual in a way where you know when to just be, when to pause, when to not do too much. Okay. I'm hearing less is more. So knowing when less is more, you're finding that balance between when less is more, when it's time to just be still and allow things to unfold in the patience. Okay. Clarify the Seven of Swords. Ten of Cups. What? Eight of Wands. A change of direction. There's some sort of like sudden change of direction here when it does come to your dreams. Ten of Cups. A dream come true. There's some sort of like change of direction that I feel like you're moving in, where maybe you thought you were going in one direction, but you're taking a quick turn to the left. The universe is like curving you to the left side. But in a way it is benefiting you. It's bringing you your wish fulfillment times 10. All your birthdays in one. This is about to feel like your birthday. Life is about to feel like it's your birthday every day. Clarify news. Well, family wishes come true. There's news coming in when it comes to a family situation. Family wishes coming true. Okay. It also says beware of greed. And this comes with more wealth that you're accumulating. There's so much more that's coming your way. And money is energy. We also need to be generous with our wealth, with our material things, and not hoard, because once we start hoarding, that keeps the energy of money stuck. It actually keeps us in a place of scarcity, and it does block our attraction towards money. So again, there's a part of you where you are being called to also not be afraid to share the wealth, not be afraid to give to others. Okay. Why the Nine of Swords? Someone around you is stressing, panicking, scared. Why are they scared? The Sun, the truth coming out. Ace of Cups. Oh. Someone's having a realization, a moment of clarity when it comes to their emotions, their feelings, their heart opening up. Someone's scared. And I also get a sense somebody feeling like you are the one thing that's lacking in their life. With this barrel, it says you feel that something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals. This is somebody who feels as though you're lacking in their life. You're the only thing that they need. And it has them up at night. Yeah, this person's having a really hard time trying to get you off their mind. They're spending most of their days thinking about you. What does this person want with you? What do they want? Seven of Pentacles. We have the Devil at the bottom. I do see this person wanting to put more time, invest more time and more energy into you, and quality time. This person is wanting to nurture a garden here with you. With a Devil at the bottom, I do see that this person, in a way, it feels like they're wanting to attach you to them. Someone's wanting to attach you to them. Like you're not going anywhere. Like you're stuck with them. That's what this person wants to like have you stuck to them in some way. If you have someone in mind, think of them. Let's take a look and see how they feel about you, about the situation with you for the rest of the week. How does the person on your mind feel about you this week? Three of Cups. Joyful. But also doubting whether or not this is too good to be true. The Tower. Emperor. Ooh. Queen of Wands. I see this person feeling as though you're somebody who they can have a really good time with. You're somebody who they... Like, this person does view you as somebody who also does get a lot of attention. Queen of Wands. You attract a lot of attention. A lot of people want to be you. A lot of people want to sleep with you. That's how they feel. And I do see this person wanting to take something very seriously with you this week. We have the Emperor. Okay, so they're showing up in a way where they're wanting to protect what you two have created so far. I'm seeing this Tower and they're holding hands together. So in this tarot, these people are like going through some sort of sudden change, but like coming out of this together in a way stronger. So somebody is wanting to be with you this week at a time where things feel very chaotic. And I get also a very protective energy over you. Like, this person is very protective over you. They feel a strong sense of needing to protect you. Clarify this Tower. Ten of Pentacles. The World. Okay. I definitely see that something is coming to its like finality very suddenly. Some sort of chapter is wrapping up here. When it comes, I'm getting a family situation. When it comes to a family situation, something feels like it's wrapping up. It's time to let it go. And they're trying to hold on to you as much as possible this week. Clarify this Queen of Wands is how they're seeing you. Eight of Cups. Interesting. And the Two of Wands. This person feels as though you may be starting to look out into the distance, wanting to look at new opportunities or new options. This person is feeling as though a part of you has like withdrawn emotionally this week, and they're desperately trying to hold on to you. Clarify the Emperor. Five of Wands. Okay. Death at the bottom. Yeah, I see this person really struggling to keep you in their life, to fight for you. Something may have happened at a social gathering, or there's other people involved, friends, family, that is creating some sort of dramatic change between the both of you. Clarify this Three of Cups. Six of Pentacles reversed. Seven of Wands. Okay. Yeah, I get a sense that someone's having a wake-up call this week. Someone's having a wake-up call this week. This person, I get that they've been giving their time and energy or prioritizing other things as well, other people. And this is just something that you've made a point that you're not going to be a part of. Okay. Yeah. Something this person did had you feeling insecure, or the way that they're perceiving it is like it made you feel insecure, and made you feel as though you weren't being prioritized, and maybe even making you feel as though you were an option. And they're now getting the aftershock of realizing that you are actually not afraid to walk away from this. You are actually not afraid to be on your own, because you're comfortable with your own, with yourself. Okay. You know your worth, and there's nothing that you need to explain when it comes to your worth. Your energy speaks for itself. And this is you not needing to over explain, not needing to explain your worth or what you bring to the table. Like, it just speaks for itself, and you're sitting in this very peaceful, patient energy. And I want to say, all good things are worth waiting for. Something really good is coming in that feels like you've been very patient for, and it was worth waiting for. I'm seeing the numbers 9, 7, 14, the letters T, B, G, L, D, Y. Those letters could be in your name or someone else's. But with that said, this is what I'm seeing. If it did resonate, let me know. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you, and I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Bye, Aquarius.